So for this video, I think I need to take a bit of a trip and write the notes for this one somewhere a bit more scenic. So this is actually a trip down to a beach called Barton on Sea, which is in the south coast of England. It's really beautiful and it's about an hour from where we live, which we'll get to in a bit. I'm in the market right now for a paddleboard because the sea is so calm here and you can spend the day paddling around, paragliding, working, or just relaxing by the ocean. But I think I've got some good notes, so let's head back. Okay, so I'm going to give you some updates about my investing in my portfolio, a bit on my life, why I've been investing outside of EasyEquities for a while, and the next steps I'm taking towards my financial freedom. Now, I've mentioned in a couple of videos, but I know not everyone watches every video. So for the last year and a half, we've been living and working in the United Kingdom, and we've been using that opportunity to travel and see places across the UK and Wales, and take some trips to France and Belgium, and we've got countless more on the list for next year and beyond, because a large part of my investing and financial journey is about getting to enjoy life and explore the world. So part of it is about responsibility and saving and investing and building a financial fortress. And the other part is about getting to enjoy the fruits of the trees you've planted and doing the things that bring you joy. And it's what I like to talk a lot about on the channel, and also why I like passive income and dividend stocks. Because let's do the important fundamental things that grow our wealth, reduce our expenses, and gives us and our family financial safety and security. But let's also make sure we're taking a piece of the pie along the way and enjoying it as well. That's what I think all of this is for anyways. So you'll notice that much of my investments have moved from rands to pounds and moved from EasyEquities to trading 2-on-2. First I'll tell you why, and then I'll tell you why it doesn't really matter too much. So we know in EasyEquities you have your TFSA or tax-free savings account, and we know that it has a 36,000 Rand a year limit. Well, after many years of investing and growing my portfolio, its current value has come to around £500,000 or £20,000, depending on my wedding expenses at the time, which is in just a few weeks from now. So if we do the math, to transfer it to tax-free, which we all should do at least a portion of if we can, would take me about 14 years. Not to mention what I would invest during that time, so I may never be able to get my investments fully tax-free in my TFSA. But in the UK, the annual tax-free amount, which is called an ISA, is £20,000 or about R500,000. So I was able to be completely tax-free in one day. And honestly, it's hard to argue with that. So that's really why I've been moving my investments to the Trading 2-on-2 platform, because by doing that, I pay no tax on dividends or capital gains or cash interest, and with a larger portfolio like mine, it makes more sense for the long term. EE is still one of my favorite platforms and my first choice for SA that I always recommend, but that's the simple reason why I've moved to Tova. Now, I could have invested in ETFs in the TFSA from the beginning, but I didn't know better when I started investing. But I will say, if you have the chance, use your TFSA as much as you can. There is no point in paying the tax if you don't have to. And of course, the sooner the better. Now, I know Trading 2-on-2 is looking to launch in South Africa at some point, and you can sign up for the waiting list for when they do. But of course, I'm not sure when that will be. So everyone has different money goals, and you have to adapt your unique journey to meet your unique goals. So what changes? Well, nothing really. I'm still investing in all the same stocks, and everything I invest in has the exact same shares and companies in EasyEquities, either in the USA account or the UK account, which is exactly where I was investing in them before. So if you pull up old videos, you'll still see Realty Income, Simon Property, S&P 500, Lloyds Bank, HSBC, etc., and a few new ones I've added along the way. But everything I do can be done exactly the same on EE or most other platforms. And whether it's £20,000 or 20,000 Rand, the numbers and the growth, profit, losses, dividends, and percentages are all the same. There are so many American and UK creators I follow that you might as well, because the specifics may differ, but the investment results and principles remain the same. I always make videos with the goal to help people on their financial journey through sharing my own journey. So there will be some videos that will be specific to what I'm experiencing, like for example on how to invest tax-free in the UK. And then there will also be videos about the general topics, like the best dividend stocks for the year, or how to retire faster with the S&P 500, my portfolio updates, and everything related to my goal of reaching financial independence and passive income. The great thing about YouTube is it's free, and you've got the freedom to choose what you click on. So if a video is helpful to your journey, you can watch it, and if it's not, you can pass it. Maybe at this point, you just like seeing someone's honest, real-world financial journey with nothing held back, warts and all, every number, profit and loss with no filter, no gatekeeping, just a completely open door look into a real-world journey towards financial freedom that hopefully you can relate to. From the last 3 years until I'm 107 and you can watch my hologram from your living room. I really appreciate every one of you, and I'm looking forward to adding value, information, and inspiration to your investing journey. My portfolio right now is the biggest it's ever been, along with the passive income and profits, and I'm excited to share everything I'm doing next, including a brand new passive income stock that I've been investing in, but more on that later. So that's it for today. I wanted to update you guys on what's going on and a bit about my life right now. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, as always, on Casual Cash. Cheers.